Main Freight Rugby brought to you by our sponsors, Main Freight of course, but also still Toyota, Wet and Forget, and support from New Zealand Rugby and the Rugby Channel. And all of those folks have got us right here in Masterton for Wairarapa Bush and their opponents today, visitors from up north, Thames Valley.
Cameron, narrow loss last week, mate. What are you looking forward to improving on today?
I think today, we're really focusing on putting it on for the full 80. We had a strong start in the first half and come out in the second half, things started to fall apart, our set piece especially, so we've been working hard on that this week and hopefully it comes together today.
Excellent. And have you brought a little bit of culture to the team, a little bit of Japanese zhuzh, mate?
Yeah, like everyone speaks Japanese. I told them like Japanese words, and everyone likes Japanese as well.
So are they all the swear words, mate?
Yeah, some of them are, like arigato stuff, yeah.
Excellent stuff.
The education continues. Wairarapa Bush in their green, bashing it up through Kirk Tufunga. He's a player of origin from Vasti in Palmerston North. This is looking good as it sits up for Nick Olson, and in he strides for the opening try of the day.
Almost overran it, didn't he, Nick Olson? Had the speed, but he also had the skill, anticipated that bounce just slightly to the right, stuck the hand out, went into the mitt.
Memorial Park, this artificial surface here. It's the only one in New Zealand or at this level anyway. As Thames Valley, great break. Gee, that's a good try. Sam McCahon.
Yeah, the guns are looking good for Sam McCahon too. Throwing some tin around. There's old man up north. He's a good northern boy from Dargaville. Maxie will be pretty stoked with his boy, scoring some tries.
Thames Valley gone back to an old style jersey here with the red stripe around the middle. That takes you back quite a few years. Now they're looking really likely here, pointing the way, saying, Jesse, in you go. Dodunski scores.
Yeah, I do like the kit. I like that try too, mind you.
Heck yeah.
That was pretty good, but I like the kit. Back to the future, I think. The original colours back in 1951 was that gold with the stripe, the scarlet band.
Broughton running around. Kelleher. Oh, gee, they're cutting a few capers here.
Good player, Christian Kelleher. New Zealand secondary schools out of Sacred Heart here in Auckland. Moved down to Hamilton's on loan over there. So great path for a good young kid.
McVeary takes a big tackle. They've had a lot of ball, Thames Valley, and they've used it well, and they still are. Lee gets his second try of the season.
Gee, what a start. I mean, both these teams that were watching had narrow defeats last week, so both of them had to bounce back. Thames Valley at home, now they're on the road. Wairarapa Bush wanting to defend. They go into the break and they're going to have to change things, turn things around.
Well, the goalpost got a heck of a bashing, but at 30-13, that's a pretty useful lead at half-time, Thames Valley.
And Thames Valley hitting straight back to field position, putting the pressure on, pressure into points, penalty advantage.
The old 8-9 and Bonnar just goes straight through. Oh, we could have put the Queen Mary through that.
Yeah, it's been a tough couple of years, hasn't it, for Wairarapa Bush on a...
Yeah, it has.
This is a 7-game losing streak. That's been their longest in Heartland history. And they have been a good side over the years, no question.
They've got very close here. Somebody's at the line, all but over it.
Referee's in a good spot, mind you.
And he says try. He says try. It's number 20. That's Epeli. Goes over.
Buried and burrowed his way under, although very hard to dig on the old artificial turf, but somehow he got there.
Cross kick, that's always useful. Leolava, that bounces high and... Referee
Penalty
says he
try.
got it. No, penalty try.
A shove in the back.
Yep, fair enough.
It is fair enough too. Hard to resist, mind you, when you're the Thames Valley player. The ball was going to bobble anywhere. Referee once more, second time on great positioning.
Bit of a fight back coming here from Wairarapa Bush, and that's a very good try as well, as in goes Goodger.
Good athlete, James Goodger. He plays a lot at 6, I think, for his club side as well. In fact, he also takes the odd goal. Very unusual in this match. 3 tries, Wairarapa Bush, 3 different kickers for the conversion.
Well, that's it, says the referee, and at 44-32, that's a good win.
Wairarapa definitely put on a beautiful day for us here today. Yeah, the boys, I had to get used to the AstroTurf pitch. Look at my knees, they've got grazes all over them, so yeah, take a bit of getting used to, I'd say. We were able to identify some space sort of in the inside channels around first 5, second 5, so we managed to get a bit of go forward there and led on from that.
So the standout features in week 2 of this competition is 5 away wins from the team. Only 1 home win. Wanganui, King Country remain unbeaten. North Otago also, they scored at the death. South Canterbury, only team to win at home, 40 points to 11 over Poverty Bay.
Close results, and that means we're close on the scoreboard as well. King Country, look at that. 2 4-try bonus points to them, sees them ahead of Wanganui and North Otago. But it's close, isn't it? Mid-Canterbury, Horowhenua, Kapiti and Thames Valley make up that group. East Coast bringing up the rear, but don't count out South Canterbury, West Coast or Poverty Bay just yet. In fact, don't count out any of them. Don't count out administrators either. You reckon he'll turn up next week when Horowhenua Kapiti plays South Canterbury at Wellington? King Country hosts North Otago at Taumaranui. Long time since there's been any rep rugby at Taumaranui, so that's a big day. Another important game, Mid-Canterbury, West Coast. And can East Coast get one over Wairarapa Bush in their game at Ruatoria? We'll have the results of all of those matches, highlights of all of them too, next week, right here on Main Freight Rugby.